Hey everyone, it's DJ Ben, aka Yellow Pigbat. Welcome back to Banzai Japan, and today we are at the Tsuboya Pottery District.
Tsuboya Yachimun Street, nestled in the heart of Naha, is the birthplace of Okinawan pottery, known locally as Yachimun. With its winding cobblestone paths, rustic charm, and long-standing kilns, Tsuboya offers a deep dive into Okinawa's craftsmanship, history, and culture, one ceramic piece at a time.
Hey everyone, I just have two things I'd like to add on to today's episode. First of all, if you have any comments, any opinions about how you think I might improve my videos, I welcome any feedback, I welcome any comments. Just leave them in the comment section, or you can write into me, yellowpigbear.sg@gmail.com. If you wish to see anything specific happening on Banzai Japan, do let me know in the comment section or an email. If it's possible, just leave your opinions, your ideas in the comment section, and I will read them. Last but not least, I just want to remind everyone that once we hit 1,200 subscribers, I will do a live Gacha contest.
As you walk along the street, you find yourself surrounded by traditional tower-roofed houses, such as this one right here, and cozy pottery shops that have stood here for generations.
From centuries-old workshops to modern showrooms, see how Yachimun has evolved through the ages. Learn the fascinating history of Okinawan ceramics and view priceless traditional pieces. See the actual climbing kilns once used to fire the famous Okinawan clay works.
And as always, we can't have Banzai Japan without food. Hey guys, so I'm at the cafe and it's my first time trying this traditional Okinawan tea. It's called the Buku Buku Cha. It looks something like this. It's got a lot of foam on top of it. I don't know how they do it. So the kind lady, she gave me this so I could explain to you guys what Buku Buku tea actually is. The white foam that you see over here, this mountain of white foam, it's actually made from white rice, jasmine tea, and hard water. I don't know what that means. Hard water, it's what it says here. I think they meant to say hot water, not hard water, because I've never heard of hard water in my life. And underneath the foam is a tea made from simmered brown rice, and they're usually served with sweets, just like, you know, if you go to mainland Japan and you have matcha, you have a confectionery served with it. So they do the same with the Buku Buku Cha. They've got the biscuits with I think this is Chinsuko. Chinsuko is a traditional Okinawan type of biscuit or cookie, and that's served with the Buku Buku Cha. And the way to drink this tea is to hold the bowl straight up and drink the tea and the bubble together. And of course, when you're having difficulty doing it the right way, you are allowed to use a spoon. But I'm going to use it and drink it the traditional way. Same way you drink your matcha. Hey everyone, so I'm back here again today because yesterday I realized when I was recording this part of the video I forgot to switch my microphone on, so I'm doing it again. I'm back again to show you guys the Okinawan Zenzai. Most of you have already tried Zenzai. Arigato. Iyo. So if you've lived in Japan or even outside of Japan, you might know what Zenzai is. These are desserts with azuki and shiratama, sometimes with mochi. This one Okinawan style, and what's different about it, it's that it's served mainly with the brown sugar, which you call kurosato in Japan, which is kind of weird actually, because kuro actually means black, right? And they call it brown sugar. I have no idea who translated it, but in any case, this is the brown sugar. And sometimes they serve it with ice cream, sometimes they serve it in kakigori style. And today I've got the Okinawan Zenzai served in kakigori, the shaved ice style. So I wanted to show you guys what's in it. And I'm a sweet tooth and I want to tell you this is good. The last time, yesterday when I came here, it was great. And so I'm coming back here to record this again and to show you guys how good it is. Okay, so this is what it looks like up close. So good. Now, once you've completely destroyed your Tower of Pretty, right at the bottom, you're going to find all the goodness, the red kidney beans, and the shiratama. And those of you living in Singapore, you'd be familiar with a dessert like this, namely ice kacang, where you have all the beans at the bottom and the atapsi. Life is too bitter to not have sweet things. Okay, so yesterday when I came here, I had the buku buku cha, and that was great. I loved it, and I decided to order another type of tea today. This is the cinnamon leaf tea, and if you come to Japan, to Okinawa, obviously in Japan. If you come to Okinawa, you get something that looks a lot like this, okay? This is what we call chinsuko in Okinawa. It's sort of like a biscuit or a cookie, depending on what country you come from, America, the United Kingdom. But yeah, it's somewhere in between those two things, okay? And it's really sweet, and it's got a little bit of saltiness to it. And it pairs really, really well with any type of tea that you have here in Japan. But actually to say any type of tea is kind of, I don't know, feels wrong. So I would just say any type of Japanese tea that you have here. Chinsuko is a local favorite cookie. I have come to love this. I'm a sweet tooth, so I can tell you this is really, really good. Like, I bought myself a packet of chinsuko. I finished it in like 2 days. There was one time I finished it in 1 day. So good. I'm going to take a few packets of these back to Singapore when I visit my mother. I spent so much time talking about chinsuko, I forgot about my tea. This is what it looks like after you've poured everything out into a cup. It's a cinnamon leaf tea. They call it karaki in Okinawa. This is so therapeutic.
Hey everyone, it's time for me to reveal the answer to last week's quiz. Now the question was, what is the name of the grand entrance to Shuri Castle? And the answer is Shuremon. There wasn't anyone who got the exact answer, who got the answer correct basically, but we do have an answer, a response that is closest to the correct answer. So a user by the name Adoressa Sydney left in the comments the answer Shurimon instead of Shuremon, just missing out the E. And because this user has made an effort and a bold effort to participate, I'd like to say thank you to this user for not only participating bravely, but also getting an answer that's closest to the correct answer. And so I want to appreciate this user by giving the prize to this user. So I will be in contact with you to let you know how I might ship the prizes to you.
Hey guys, so right now I'm sitting in a cafe called Yachimun. It's along the Tsuboya Pottery District, and it's a really cozy place. I love this place. You guys got to see this. You get to sit here and watch Doraemon, and they've got a corner with a lot of these instruments. It's a really cozy place, and they've got really good food. So I wanted to show you what I've ordered today. So I got myself a potama, the spam onigiri and I added cheese to it. So spam, egg and cheese wrapped in seaweed and rice. Now I've also ordered a sort of like a mango smoothie. So it's basically frozen mangoes blended up into a drink. Life is too bitter to not have sweet things. And of course the last one is the Okinawan Zenzai with the matcha ice cream.
Tsuboya's pottery tradition began over 300 years ago, when artisans from various islands were brought together here during the Ryukyu Kingdom era. The Tsuboya kilns date back to the 17th century, and the kingdom centralized pottery production in this area. Tsuboya pottery is known for its durability, earthy textures, and vibrant glazes, with some pieces still made using local clay and natural ash glazes. Even today, many families continue the craft passed down through generations.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our weekly Banzai Japan quiz. Now, before I shout out today's question, let's reveal today's prize. Now, I've got in my hand 2 pieces of pottery from Tsuboya Yachimun Street. I got them from a shop called Ikutoen. Now, they are beautifully wrapped up in this package. I don't want to open it up. I don't want to ruin the packaging for the winner. So I'm going to show you a picture from the shop itself. So today's winner will receive a beautifully, diligently designed plate and a beautifully designed bowl. Now, the plate and bowl are not your ordinary plate or bowl. They have each been, made by hand, molded, sculpted by hand. And even if their designs have been replicated, in the shop, they've all been replicated by hand. They do not use a machine. They do everything with their hands. And they're so accurate even when they repeat the designs. These pieces of pottery are really valuable. To be able to get your hands on at least one of these is a real privilege. So whoever gets today's quiz correct, you'll be able to win 2 pieces of pottery from me. Today's question is, what does Yachimun mean? Leave your answer in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Tsuboya is not just a shopping district, it's also a living, breathing art gallery. Here you get to join pottery workshops, chat with local artisans, and even purchase limited edition pottery pieces that are sold only here at the Tsuboya Pottery District here in Okinawa.
Now, it has been some time since I last did pottery, so I decided to head down to the Tsuboya Pottery Yachimun hands-on dojo, where I got to sign up for a pottery class, and I decided to do the pottery and painting workshop. Now, it wasn't cheap. It was about 7,000 yen in total for both the hands-on pottery class and the painting class that would happen 2 weeks after making my ceramic piece. The 7,000 yen includes a delivery fee for when the final piece is being mailed to your place after it's completed and ready to be delivered to you.
So this is what Sensei taught me to make, or at least I was trying to do what Sensei said to do. So we're going to come back in 2 weeks. It's going to dry for a while, and 2 weeks later I'm going to come back to finish painting my piece.
and after 2 weeks I went back to the pottery dojo. However, I've got to wait for another 2 months before I can show you the final piece, because it's going to take some time for them to finish firing my ceramic piece in the kiln and to have it delivered to my place.
Now, the beautiful thing about coming to Okinawa to do pottery is that you're not just making like plates or mugs, you know, that usual sorts of thing. You're actually doing it the Japanese way, the Okinawan way. And in addition to that, you get to make the shisa lions or dogs. Some people say dogs, some people say lions. They kind of look like lions to me. But being able to make the shisa design, I didn't participate in that one. But you know, if you're interested in that, and that's something you could consider if you're doing pottery here in Okinawa. So, like I said, you're not just making any ordinary vessel of plates and jars or mugs. You're doing it the Japanese way. You're doing it the Ryukyun way. And even the way they design the plates, the way they paint them, it's really, really different from all other types of pottery that you might have done in your country or in other countries. And so I think, especially if you're into art, if you're into pottery, then this is a place that I think would really be, this is a place that you would come to love, and these are things that you'll come to enjoy here in Okinawa. That's all I have for you guys here today on Banzai Japan. If you've enjoyed today's episode of Banzai Japan, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below and share this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Banzai Japan.